So recently, I've been enjoying myself playing Battlefield 6. Like y'all know, I made like a lot of videos on it, a lot of TikToks. Like I love Battlefield 6 right now. It's the most fun I done had in a Battlefield game in a good minute. And honestly, a lot of people feel that way because Battlefield 6, I mean, we're going to read the article about it later, but Battlefield 6 is the best selling game of this year. Like, best selling period. Like, it's kind of amazing to me. Like, because I remember, what was it, 2016 when Battlefield 1 came out and Call of Duty and Titanfall, like, basically eclipsed that. Like, no, well, Call of Duty eclipsed it, not Titanfall. But yeah, so being a Battlefield fan is good seeing good the good reception on Battlefield. I love it. I love it. But unfortunately, everybody isn't as hype as I am or as cool as I am with the Battlefield success, man. Scum, whatever. Scump, a Call of Duty streamer, a professional Call of Duty streamer. If I sound like I'm like got a little list, my fucking tooth is like killing me, bro. It's hurting. But yeah, so he had some things to say about Battlefield. And I'm gonna react to it, man. I'm gonna react to it and we're gonna listen to it together. So yeah, see what he has to say.
I mean, here's the thing with Battlefield 6, and I was saying it. It's like they needed to have more like of a replayability factor. They needed to have cooler shit to unlock. They needed just.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna stop him right there. I'm gonna stop him right there. All right. So they need to have cooler shit to unlock and a replayability factor. Me personally, I have great replayability factor with Battlefield. Like I always go back to Battlefield, man. Like I don't know, it's the gameplay. It keeps me in there. Like it's very engaging, very cinematic. Like it seems like a movie every single time I play a Battlefield match. So yeah. I don't know what he's talking about on there. That replayability factor is there for me. I don't know. He's a Call of Duty streamer, so now, as I was saying with Call of Duty, excuse me. As I was saying with Call of Duty, it's not bringing me back, bro. It's not something in there is not bringing me back. Rather, it's the skill-based multiplayer, which they said it's not going to be there, and then a couple weeks later, they like snuck it in there a little bit. Like, nah, I'm good on that. There's a lot of things in Call of Duty. I was never a big fan of the wall running and wall jumping in Call of Duty. So having that one in Black Ops 7, it was not, I already knew I wasn't going to be there long. So Battlefield 6 came around the right time. And it's also everything that Battlefield 6 players wanted. It didn't just fucking lie to you and then, oh, well, we're not going to include skill-based multiplayer and then put it in there. Like, I know it's in there so it can help players. Like it kind of helps keep the retention rate on players and everything, or keep players coming back. But also, it's detrimental to the game too. And then a lot of things. It's a video game, bro. It's a lot of people just want to turn off their brains and just play. Everything don't got to be a fucking competition, bro. That's why that skill based. A lot of people were turned off with that skill based multiplayer because we don't want to play sweats every single game with Call of, and that's a lot there. It is there Call of Duty. And what he said about the unlockables, that's a lot because it's a lot to unlock in Battlefield 6. Rather, it's the weapons or the abilities in the class, the mortars, the spawn beacons, the smoke grenades. Like it's so many attachments to unlock. So right there, that is a lot. Now the thing is that it takes longer to get them. Yeah, it does take long, but Battlefield also does a lot of double XP weekends or double XP tokens. So you can get the stuff if you just lock in and do it. So yeah.
And they do have their competitive thing coming out, which could be cool, but I feel like they just kind of fucked up.
Like how? What? Like how?
But
though?
that's the thing. It doesn't have that many viewers on Twitch, but it has a fuck ton of.
And that's another thing. Let me stop him right there. Viewers on Twitch does not dictate if a game is dead or not. Like a lot of people don't stream or play games on Twitch. Like it's that indication of if a game is dead or not, that's not true, bro. Like, it's I play Battlefield. I stream Battlefield, but I also play a lot offline too. And the game is the best-selling game of this year. He's over here talking about it's dead because of Twitch numbers or Twitch viewers, or if that's the indication, we can look up Call of Duty numbers. That shit has been dead. Battlefield is still pulling numbers 2 months later, and Call of Duty can't even pull those numbers a week after it came out. So yeah,
Actual players. So it's like, I'm sure they're very happy with it. Viewers don't mean shit 100%. If people are playing,
okay, viewers. So does it viewers mean something or doesn't? Like, I don't know. He contradicted himself. Like he dug himself into a hole. What's going on?
It don't matter. Yeah, I feel like they could have done a better job.
And that's the thing. That's the problem with the gaming community nowadays, bro. They let numbers dictate quality of the game. Now, numbers do dictate demand, and I have to get that across to some of my podcast like co-hosts. Numbers does dictate demand, the demand for something. That doesn't dictate quality. It doesn't dictate quality. Usually when Game of the Years come up, that's the highest sellers. But then after they win, they start to sell more. Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate, Astrobot. Like, well, we don't know if Expedition's going to win, but stuff like that. Like, viewers on Twitch does not dictate if a game is dead or not. Dead in the water or not. They need to worry about Call of Duty needs to worry about something else. They need to worry about keeping their player base and what they need to do to keep their players happy. That's what they need to worry about. They need to worry about fucking replayability factor and the cooler stuff to unlock in Battlefield. Well, they need a replayability factor on Call of Duty because players are leaving and not coming back. Prime example, me, nigga. Like, what the fuck? And then I got another article right here that said Battlefield 6 is officially the best-selling game of the year. Game Rant. Okay, we're going to read the article a little bit. Battlefield 6 is 2025's best-selling game in the United States. New market data reveals the milestone adds context to the first-person shooter strong launch week, with the recent trends indicating Battlefield 6 has a realistic chance of retaining its best-selling title by the end of the year. Battlefield 6 was released for computers and current-gen PlayStation and Xbox consoles on October 10th. Less than a week later, publishers Electronic Arts called its biggest launch in history of DICE's long-running franchise, which marks its 23rd anniversary in September 2025. So, Battlefield 6 is number one in the U.S. right now. Let's say it's not the best-selling game. It's the best-selling shooter. From Arc Raiders to Call of Duty to all that other shooters, it's the best-selling shooter. So, yeah. I was expecting it to be a best-selling. Well, I was expecting it to be something after I played the beta because it had all the feels of the old Battlefield. And I know people love Battlefield. And since Call of Duty has been so lackluster over the last 2-3 years, people are going to flock to Battlefield, whether they stayed or not. So, yeah. And also another thing with Battlefield is the anti-cheat. I haven't experienced cheaters in Battlefield. I have experienced it in other games. And other people say they have experienced cheaters. But from the Battle Pass or the official Battlefield 6 Twitter, they said 2.39 million cheats attempts blocked so far. I did see the javelin cheat. I did see that, like people like being able to control the missile and everything. So I did see that, and the numbers are wild. Wow. Over 300,000 attempts blocked over launch weekend. Yeah, that's when I was hearing it the most, over launch weekend when the game was launching. Like I did see a lot of clips. And server boost. I have had that. I have had the getting boot from the server. But 96.3% of them already falling off or offline. Failing or offline. Yeah. That's true. That is I will give Battlefield 6 that. I will give Electronic Arts an applause on that, man. They did do the anti-cheat. It won't be 100% because you can't get rid of 100% cheaters, but 96.3% of them is a good number. And yeah, like I said, it's the best-selling game this year. These streamers are mad about it. They don't know what to do. They don't understand, like, oh my God, it don't got good Twitch numbers. How is this game a bestseller? Like, it's hard to unlock stuff, bro. It's a different game. It's not Call of Duty. It's a different game. Battlefield 6 players like me, they understand that everything isn't unlocked for you off rip, or it will be easy like that, or need 500 headshots. Like, no, it takes time to unlock it. So then when you unlock it, you appreciate it more. You appreciate the game a little bit more. The shelf life for Battlefield 6 is gonna be better because Call of Duty, it drops annually. And that was the thing that it was another article like a while ago that Battlefield 6 does good, is going to release annually. And I was hoping they do not do that, because the thing about Battlefield that makes it good is that it takes time to make these. So, you're not rushing the level design, not rushing the sound design. Like, everything is curated, and that's what makes Battlefield so good. But yeah, I just want to talk about that before I hop on Battlefield. So yeah, good article.